right, guys. Uh, I just have few words. For sometimes you think what's going to happen or how it's going to happen, or for now, as I said, I stopped fighting back. I simply because I don't work month, I don't have any direct contact with anybody who harassing me or something, and but at the same time, I'm wasting time and money just sitting here. And I had realized that whatever I do currently, I cannot do anything except to prolong whatever, just dragging stuff. So my travel to Salt Lake City will be soon, as I said. We'll see when, but the if I sit here, I will not do anything that will help. I cannot work. I do not feel safe working. I've been told some stuff a while ago that simply completely disencouraged me to have any interactions using my car here in Atlanta. I will work in Salt Lake City, that's for sure. But about a year ago, I made a video that I said that I lost. Well, overall, I didn't lose. Actually, for last month, I have so much information after I got no longer possibility to work because I'm here home 24 hours a day. Almost, I just went to buy food today. I come back and search stuff. There is unbelievable, horrible setup here. I have so much stuff lying around that you see how much money we spent on garbage in the end simply to throw it away or leave it here. You see what I mean? And I collect some stuff that is really personal. My grandfather stuff, my mother stuff. That then I have some mine stuff. Fortunately, most of my stuff is in Salt Lake City because I arrived here in Atlanta just to take care of my dying mother. I didn't bring anything except just some pieces of clothing and books. This is what I'm pretty much taking back. I'm taking my pieces of clothing, some of them warm, make sure I don't get stuck somewhere on the Rocky Mountains, and my stuff related to photography, because I'm kind of a photographer part time, but I haven't made money yet. So the as I said, the situation is simple. That I just had some text here from homeowners association that didn't make me happy. I cannot come up with specific there's amount they want, but as I said, there is no longer stuff that can save me. It's going to be simply temporary. The city said fuck it, and we will see from this moment on. And we'll see, and quietly I will have to start moving. I don't fight back, as I said. I just simply collect my information. They're still going to be doing postings, but those postings going to be most likely just simply of information what's regarding my father's research in Pulse and my mother's work in Africa. And I don't want to sound like a racist or something, but I would. Unfortunately, I do not feel in the area where there's a lot of people related to Africa present, because my mother died of her knowledge of nuclear proliferation in area of South Horn of South Africa, Angola, these areas, and the her involvement with the Cubans long time ago. That actually she ended up being invited to the United States because she had so much stuff she knew. She defected in a way, and it created a lot of enemies for me. I lost a lot of money back at home, and so ended up. Here's simple point of me. I wouldn't call myself that I'm a loser or stuff like this, But I ended up with nothing. I was planning even to sell my apartment that I can get some money. No, they didn't let me. Okay. They just sabotaged every single thing. And it's very simple and clear. If you deal with people who have more power than you and more money than you, you will lose simply because of the higher power, not the higher power, but the power they have, the bigger power they have. And sometimes make you wonder, where's the higher power, right? And what this power wants from a regular person. But as I said, the point is there's not much I can do except just simply kind of navigate through this thing. And if I keep sitting with no job, I don't have any resources anymore. As I said, I cannot pay for some of the stuff, including homeowners association fee this month. There's a cold coming, and so and it's out of the question for some stuff. I start having a problem with my stomach inflammation that I had simply because I had to switch this from specific foods that I was buying to just the cheapest version of everything. And that's what it is. As I said, not much I can do. And not just that, but I ended up completely isolated. And even some friends that I had stopped talking to me. But I'm talking friends that I know for a very long time, not just online or something. It's people that were friends. And sometimes you realize you have communication every week or every third day, fourth day, and suddenly everybody stops. You know the situation. It's like somebody went to them and told them to shut up or something. Where's this thing with me? I have no idea. Neither I pretty much care because you cannot change it. I never care about stuff that I cannot change. And this is what the thing is. I don't consider myself to lose, that I lost. But there's nothing there except my knowledge that I had. But this knowledge, when I obtained this knowledge, the companies that participated, who dealt with my father's nuclear research, what happened to her, that I don't agree with her that I have unfortunately ended up with silence everywhere. Like somebody stopped talking. You say, you see, this is I show you see what it is. This is how it is. And everybody just pulls back and no reaction. Some people you wondering, like your friends from childhood and stuff, they will just simply call you and say, how are you doing? And you want to say things, but they're not there to listen. Because this is what isolation is. What's going to happen? Well, as I said, I'm coming down with a medical condition, and I was scared a couple of years ago that in general I'm going to kick the bucket. But I wasn't. I beat it because my knowledge of alternative medicine. As I said, I had almost for 10 years. I had pharmacy, herbal pharmacy, and I know what vitalism is. If you manipulate vitalism, it can save your life. That's why a lot of people try to destroy the natural medicine, because my personal belief is for every ailment there is herb out there. And the earlier you learn it, the better it is. Okay. So this is what it is. As I said, it's not something that I lost. But on the other hand, I did lose. And, for people who last time, a year ago, when I talked about it, you told me, no, don't give up. We'll keep pushing. Yeah, keep pushing. What you keep pushing is, what you keep pushing against the power that it's much, much bigger. And the small thing you make, you start wasting it. And in the end, we have no resources. And not just will have no resources, but you'll be completely powerless. You will end up with no money. As I said, nobody even ask to contribute. What do you need, Alex, or something like this? My former family, I'm not even going to get into this, but the thing is very simple. It's like this greyhounds in Florida when they run after the rabbit, but it's always set up. A game is set up the way that will destroy you, and the rabbit's gonna get away. This is done on purpose. You waste your energy, you waste your time, you waste your stuff, and somebody simply provokes you and try to pull you into a game that is set up. The only game you need is in gang stalking. It's information. Like I said, I have over the last year was great thing. I had so much stuff about technologies, about nuclear patent on my father, about, as I said, my mother's work in Africa, and it opened a lot of things for me, but I couldn't realize it. Simply, the system is set up that the more you know, the worse you are, because there's no such thing as giving, good things to the person that knows about you. This is what it is. That's why the more you are gotten into the information or stuff, the more I start having problems, the less money I start having. But on the other hand, the only thing I want, I'll be very honestly, it's in a way personal freedom. Nobody exploits me. But a question about stuff. What is freedom? Is another word for nothing left to lose, and I am losing massively stuff that I had of value, and in the end, the stuff that I had of value simply would have assist me to continue forward, but is disappearing, and I cannot finance myself to continue better. So as I said, highly likely I will end up homeless, and homeless, it's not a good thing. And I hope not. I'm getting my social security in a couple of months, but yet, as I say, I don't know what's gonna happen. You see, as I was threatened, the Trump administration, when they come to power, they threatened to deport a lot of people. But I am legal. I'm American citizen, and American citizens, a lot of people now are in fear that they will take your citizenship away just because some of us, like me, want to truth for some things, and those are people that don't like if nobody kisses their ass, or not just that. If you start asking correct questions, you can be stripped of your citizenship and deported somewhere where actually is not your country. There was years ago, there were situations with people who they called them Italian mafia. They were deported them to Central America with no explanation why. And you see, this is a thing. This is the power to destroy you. It's some people can create situation and then take the blame. Oh, I'm sorry. It was my mistake. I was very sloppy. You know what I mean? But actually, it's done on purpose, and then somebody takes the blame and said, well, you can fire me now. You know what I mean? Like I'm patriot or stuff like this. This is the whole thing. And as I said, I am, from this moment on, I'm kind of changing the approach, and I said about live shows that I had. It's when you have live shows, you try to in a way keep up with your appearance in a way and keep up your specific level of information. But I no longer have a physical part. That's why when I will still do sometimes the life stuff, but as I said, uh, I have no internet anymore in my apartment. I use my phone and interesting stuff. When you have unlimited stuff like unlimited gigabytes, but yet suddenly it stops working. Actually, not exactly stops working, but slows down. You know, and I don't know how long it's gonna be. But my point is again, it's not. I no longer have an ability to sustain some stuff. Ability to sustain some stuff that will keeps me, to pushing. It's like I don't know who of you guys try to ever do the um, cooking show or something like if you cook online. I did in the past, and the thing is very simple. You wanna make a food video that it's really good and good looking, but the only thing is you have to have all the time money to buy this thing. So even if you cook good, but if you don't have the money to buy the ingredients, you cannot do this. The same thing with just stuff that I do. It's there a time that comes and you end up um, simply out of resources, and this is what the situation currently with me is. And I don't have resources. I have to do all the stuff that I do on a minimalism base. Will I do it or not? I have no idea. All right, guys, you have a good evening. It's 17 minutes past, and thank you. And it's what it is.